Imagine walking to a city where every building looks the same, where every street corner lacks character. That's what happens when we forget our past. We lose the unique stories, the cultural richness, and the lessons that make us who we are. Today, I want to share why I believe we are slowly forgetting the past. Firstly, the rapid pace of modernization is pushing us to move forward at an incredible speed. Technology and social changes are happening so quickly that we often don't take the time to reflect on our history. This fast-paced life leaves little room for introspection and appreciation of our past achievements and lessons learned. We are so focused on innovation and progress that we neglect to honor the ones that have shaped our present. Secondly, the globalization has brought us a blending of cultures, which is wonderful in many ways. However, it can also lead to the dilution of our own cultural identity. As we embrace new ideas and practices from around the world, we sometimes lose sight of our own heritage and traditions. This erosion of cultural identity means that the unique stories and wisdom of our ancestors are at risk of being forgotten. We risk losing the very things that make us distinct and valuable. Moreover, the education system in many places is not emphasizing the importance of history. Without a strong focus on teaching the past, future generations may not understand the significance of historical events in stages. They may see history as irrelevant or boring, leading to a disinterest in learning about it. If we don't prioritize history education, we risk raising a generation that doesn't value or understand it. Lastly, there is a natural human tendency to focus on the present and future rather than the past. This present-focused mindset makes us overlook the valuable lessons that history has to offer. We may think that past experiences do not provide critical context for our understanding current challenges and making informed decisions. By ignoring the past, we miss out on the wisdom that can guide us through today's complexities.
Forgetting the past can lead to a serious conflict for both individuals and for society. One of the biggest dangers is that we might repeat the history holds valuable lessons about war and justice, abuse of power, and even personal experience. We might forget those lessons and miss the chance to grow and do better. The loss of cultural identity. Our tradition and language and values are shaped by our past. Instead of reminding where we come from, we must research. Our sense of who we are is controlled and confusion and lack of emotion, especially the younger generation who we feel connected to their roots. It can also affect how we treat others, reminding painful events like colonization, discrimination, or dictatorship helps us develop empathy and respect for others' struggles. If we erase or ignore those memories, we might become insensitive or even allow the same harm to happen again. Lastly, forgetting the past can weaken a nation. A country does not remember the sacrifice of its youth, or the price of its people may not value it properly. This can lead to accountability, lack of civil responsibility, and weak leadership choice.
Overlooking the past is like cutting the root of a growing tree. Just as the roots connect to the soil and make it stable, history connects us to the experience, challenge, and knowledge of those who come before. Without these roots, we remain unstable, easy put down by the wind of the present, and to take straight from the ground that molded us. To forget our history is to lose our connection to the foundation that our lives are built on.
When we lose sight of this main linkage, we tend to fall into the same problem that destroyed earlier generations. The painful knowledge gained by adversity is lost, and so we are disposed to replicate past error in different ways. We also forget who our nation, and as people, our identity comes from the experience of our past. Without this understanding, we are more susceptible to being misled,
susceptible to those who will destroy the truth of their benefit because we do not have the history of our lives in order to discern.
How can we avoid forgetting the past? We might wonder, why does the past even matter? After all, we're young, we're focused on our future, on our goals, careers, and dreams. But there's the truth of the past. It's not just behind us, it's with us. It's shaping how we see the world, how we treat others, and how we feel what comes next. So how do we make sure that we don't forget? First, we remember through learning, not just from textbook, booklet, articles, and everything, but by asking questions. Why did things happen the way they did? Who made a difference? Who got left out our stories? History is full of lessons. Some of inspiring, some is painful, but all of these are important. We don't learn from those who come before us. We risk repeating the same mistake. Next, we remember to listen to our parents, grandparents, and carrying stories that don't grow up in the school class. The story about traveling, about hope, about fish. Listen to them helps us understand where we come from and who we are. Then we remember true honesty. Sometimes history makes us uncomfortable. It's revealed injustice, failure, and pain. But avoiding those parts does erase them. Facing them makes us stronger. It's helped us grow into a kinder and more thoughtful people. And finally, we remember to act. We speak up for fairness, that we protect others' rights, where we stand up for what's right, where we keep the lessons of history alive. We honor those who stand up again. So I challenge you, don't just study the past. Connect with it, learn from it, carry with it. Because forgetting the past, that's how we will lose our way. But remembering, it is a walk with wisdom, compassion, and hope. That's how we shape a better future.
If we forget the struggles of our past, how can we truly say we deserve the freedom we enjoy today? Forgetting our past is more than just losing memories. It is losing ourselves and identity. History is not made by just dates and events in books. It is about people who bleed, cried, fought, and hoped for a better future. The future we are living in now, the future that our ancestors once dreamed to be ours. When we turn our backs on history, we silence our ancestors' voices, we ignore their sacrifices, and worst of all, we open the door for the same injustice and mistakes to happen again. We see today when the truth is been, when the stories of our heroes are rewritten or simply forgotten, when the pain of our past is denied for the comfort of our own selfishness. But we cannot allow that. To forget is to disrespect. To forget is to dishonor. We owe it to those who came before us, and to those who will come after us. For them to remember, for them to be their weapon, to fight just like what our ancestors did before.
History gives us strength, it teaches us resilience.
It connects us to our roots and guides us toward justice, dignity, freedom, and of course, it gives us what we have and who we are right now.
Let us never allow the flame of memory to be extinguished, but let the flame be the courage of us to continue looking back to our past and fortunately appreciate and continue valuing our heroes' sacrifices. Let us be the voice for those who no longer can speak and be the guide for the future generation not to commit the same mistakes that happened in the past that we once wished we never experienced before.